Hi Taurus, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of May 24th through to about May 30th, 2021. This is a reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If you are a cross-watcher, you might be able to resonate with some of these messages. So guys, I would like to say welcome to all of you. Thank you so much for joining me here today. If you are not subscribed, please do subscribe. I do appreciate it. Okay, we have the Three of Pentacles, we have the Eight of Swords, we have the King of Pentacles. What does the sign of Taurus have coming up for this week? Okay, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Taurus, what does Taurus have coming up for this week? Okay, cards are just coming right out for you. We have the Two of Swords, we have Judgment, we have Temperance, Taurus, Two of Cups. It did land in the reverse. So we just need an overall energy for Taurus, please, for this week. Nine of Swords. All right. Interesting. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Wands in the reverse with the Knight of Cups and the Five of Swords. Okay, Five of Swords with the Eight of Wands. So interesting. Watch your communication, Taurus, here this week. Mercury is retrograde, so there can be misunderstandings. Some of you may need to avoid somebody or a situation. There definitely could be some drama going on around you, Taurus. If you're dealing with a dramatic person, I see you dropping them. Ten of Wands in the reverse. Anything that's weighing you down, I see you dropping it. Dropping a heavy burden. And for some of you, it could be a water sign. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Maybe this person it's just full of drama. For those of you where there was a falling out with someone, because I'm definitely reading for some Taurians where there was some sort of maybe conflict, you could have gotten into a fight with someone. Or maybe there was a misunderstanding. I do see some of you actually resolving this. I do see some of you forgiving someone. So, I mean, if it's not romantic, this could definitely be, you know, something with a friend. But I do see you putting it behind you. And I do see you resolving this. And so for some of you, this happened in the past. And so there could be closure coming in at this time. And this is something that has weighed on your mind. I'm actually going to clarify this Nine of Swords here. What is the Nine of Swords for Taurus? Needing to definitely balance these thoughts, Taurus. If you're in your head too much, if you're really thinking the worst, if you're thinking negatively, really needing to balance your thoughts, Taurus, needing to ground yourself. What is the Nine of Swords for Taurus? Please clarify the Nine of Swords for Taurus. We have the Star at the bottom of the deck. So I see you healing a relationship. That's something I'm seeing very, very clearly here, Taurus. Now you could be healing a relationship with a King of Wands. This could be a Leo, an Aries, or a Sagittarius, but doesn't have to be. Could be someone who's coming off like the King of Wands here at this time. But yeah, some of you are moving on from a King of Wands. You're moving on from a relationship, whether that be romantic or business. Some of you are letting it go and moving on, and then others, we see you moving on. We see you letting the past go. So, you know, if you were experiencing some sort of problems within your relationship, or if you were working with someone and there was some issues, I see you putting it behind you. I see you moving on. I see you resolving this. You may need to make a decision, and that's why we have this Nine of Swords here, Taurus. You're maybe overthinking this decision. You could be staying up at night. So yeah, just be aware, needing to put the past behind you. If you have some sort of regrets, needing to speak up. For some of you, the Nine of Swords can definitely represent you having some sort of regret about something. So maybe you need to possibly apologize to someone, or, you know, maybe someone needs to apologize to you, Taurus, so you can maybe heal this relationship. But yeah, I think that you are definitely putting this behind you. We have the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Swords. We have the Ten of Wands in the reverse. You are definitely dropping this heavy load here. And you, Taurus, you could be approaching someone. You could be apologizing to someone with this Knight of Cups. And we have the Five of Swords. So maybe, you know, maybe there was an argument or something. Things could have gone too far. You could have said something that maybe you regret, Taurus. And maybe, which this is very specific. So, you know, if it's not you, it could be the other person or someone that is close to you, like a family member, a friend. It could be what they're dealing with. Keep that in mind. This can be someone who was in denial about something, but with judgment here, they're realizing that, you know, maybe they were wrong, or there was something that they didn't want to see. And so there is that awakening here. There's definitely going to be maybe an aha moment, or just you realizing something, you finally seeing something. And then we see you dropping this. We see you dropping this, and we see you moving forward. Could be moving towards, for those of you where you're maybe dropping the past. Could be forgiving someone and then moving on. Some of you are moving maybe towards a Sagittarius. We have very strong Sag here. So you could be moving towards a fire sign here. Maybe you were having difficulties, Taurus, with maybe making a decision. You might have been choosing between possibly a King of Wands and a King of Pentacles. We have the King of Pentacles here. So, but I think that you will get out of your head, and you will make a decision. But that could come, for some of you, that could come maybe after some sort of maybe realization. Yeah, this is definitely a falling out. Falling out with another person. Some of you, that's the decision. Do you want to maybe work on this? Do you want to heal this relationship? Or if you have a new love interest, do you want to move towards them? What do you want to do? Don't stress yourself out over making this decision. But I'm definitely getting the past knocking. This is definitely something with someone from your past or a past matter that's ongoing. It's not resolved yet, but it will be. You definitely need to ground yourself, Taurus. You definitely need to listen to your intuition. For some of you, I do see a very spiritual union coming about, but, you know, maybe you have several options, and you may need to make a decision. Now, those of you where maybe you have a big decision to make at work, and you've been stressing about this, just do what you feel is right. Maybe you need to own up to something. You may need to maybe step up. If you were in the wrong, you know, maybe you need to own up to that. Taurus, maybe you need to apologize. That's a possibility. Some of you are worried about your job. Yeah, and those of you that have maybe a legal matter that's ongoing, you're worried about that. Yeah, so I'm really connecting with two groups of Taurians. Those of you where this is definitely on the love front, and then others, this is work related. We have the Eight of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, marrying the Eight of Pentacles. Maybe some of you feel judged at work. There could be something definitely going on in the workplace. But with this energy, Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, you need to release this. You know, this negative mindset, these fears, whatever this is, it's a burden. So needing to definitely let this go, move forward. Maybe you need to do more research when it comes to this matter. Let's see, what is the additional guidance for Taurus? Okay. All right, let's pull you one of these, Taurus. What is the additional guidance for Taurus, please? A lot of signs have been getting that. That's interesting. Okay. So we have be bold and make the first move. Interesting. And then we also have seek beauty. This is number 44, which is an 8. You do have some 8s here in the spread, Taurus. So 8s for me are a karmic number. And so if you're dealing with a situation that's kind of like ongoing, never ending, if a cycle keeps repeating, you have to do something different. Learn the lesson, and then you can move on. Maybe you have to be bold in some way. Maybe you have to speak up. Seek beauty. A lot of signs have been getting this. Try to see things from a more positive perspective. If you're dealing with a difficult matter, needing to maybe see the silver lining, maybe needing to do something different. Let's see what's at the bottom here. Shift your energy. Yeah. You might be in a very, very negative place, Taurus, which is unusual. You could really be in your head too much. You know, like an air sign. An air sign tends to overthink. Maybe some of you have some air in your chart. But definitely too much in your head, too worried, very fearful, losing sleep over something here. And so you need to definitely shift your energy. And maybe some of you need to be bold in some way. But yeah, definitely check out your other signs, guys. I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed. All right, guys, have a great week.